on there because my phone was like a recognized device. It logged into the off the clock. I'm like, who on our shit?
We've been compromised.
They know. Burn the files.
Find us out. Burn everything.
Burn everything. Shred all the papers.
For real.
Since some
Shit.
I retweet it out and shit like that.
Yes, sir. Oh shit. Fever in Seattle play tonight. Okay.
We should definitely talk about the rumors too, man. So this is some big rumors going on.
With what?
Paul George rumors.
Oh yeah.
Klay Thompson rumors.
Fever in Seattle play tonight. Yeah.
Everyone, come in, join us. Come in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah.
Come talk some sports.
Yeah, talking some sports.
Join us.
Rocking the 2-time champ today.
Donations. Two-time champ.
Yeah,
Drew.
Man.
No Drew hate, man. We love Drew.
Low key, I was triple false flagging on my way here. I had to take off the hat. I had on an Adidas hat, the Jordan jersey, and the Nikes, bro. I'm like, damn.
Banished to the shadow realm.
Man, that's extra wild. You have definitely weird on that one. I used to feel that way when I was playing football too. Like I felt like I had to wear Nike cleats and gloves. Like, but if I didn't wear one or the other, like
you got it, man. We from that era.
Yeah, like I had
nowadays, it don't matter.
But like it's crazy though, because like the only thing if I was to switch something up though would be the gloves. But like I always had to wear Nike cleats.
That don't matter no more.
Which is crazy because now though,
nowadays, but
I've seen the young boys in Adidas track pants with Jordans on.
But it's crazy now because now
you automatically catching flames.
Yeah,
because now I'm playing softball and I got Adidas cleats and Nike batting gloves. So it's like
get the job done.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's different now, man. That kind of stuff don't matter no more.
Yeah. You can wear whatever.
We was matchy and shit.
Yeah, you had to. You had to, definitely. Shit, man. But yeah,
gonna get more people in here. Got 7 in.
Now Monty, I believe he's getting paid from the Pistons, and he's still getting paid.
I was literally just getting ready to look that up.
Yeah, he's still getting he getting them checks.
Oh,
That's a good conversation. Bro getting bags from all over the place. Listen, if you could fire me and you owe me $65 million,
man, listen here.
I damn near try to get fired.
Every now and then somebody catch the deal where they get the bag.
Yeah.
What happened?
So he's getting 65 from the Pistons and another 20 from the Suns.
Yep, from Phoenix. Yep.
Yeah, he ain't got to coach the rest of his life. He good.
Blessings.
And he made,
but everybody want to do it. So they still got the love of the game, man.
Hey man, go ahead, go down to the college level. Find you a college that I'm sure
is true.
Bro, he's getting paid more to not coach than he did his entire playing career. He made less than $8 million in his playing career.
What a time, bro. What a time.
I know,
bro.
it wasn't the time.
Listen, what a time.
You can't get motherfuckers to sign $8 million contracts now.
The NBA money is flowing.
Damn near.
The NBA money is flowing. This cat's who gonna be like 7th player off the bench getting paid.
$85 million total buyout is what he has right now.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
7 guys on the bench gonna be making $80 million, bro. It's a different time now.
You know what? The college play might be the play too, because like I said, not only that,
build your way up,
the love of the game, but like you say, you're gonna be highly respected. You know what I'm saying? And you already decorated, like what I'm saying, just who you are.
Yep. Go down there, build you a nice little situation.
Yeah.
They're gonna be calling for you to come up. You get successful again. You know what I'm saying? You get successful in college.
Which is crazy because even him getting fired is still like wow, because he was the coach of the year that we won the title.
Yep.
With the Sun, which is like to think in 2 years he got fired by 2 different franchises and he's not coaching nowhere. Like it's crazy.
Honestly, both wasn't his fault.
Wasn't his fault, bro. It wasn't his fault.
That the trade shit is like y'all have a shitty team. But it's like
they're a
young shitty team.
He said the guy got his king, got his kid with him.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Bronny got drafted by the
Lakers. We're gonna talk about that. It's down there. Yeah. I put it down there.
We're gonna talk
for the
about
draft. I said I figured we'd go in order after as all the news was coming in. Obviously, we didn't get into Boston win the title either, but congrats to Boston. We missed the show last week. We apologize. Shit happened.
Whatever, man.
Life happened.
Yeah, champagne, confetti. Fuck y'all. But
oh no, we gotta do all the poses Jason Tatum did.
Hey man,
he tried to recreate every NBA finals.
That they got him doing everybody else shit was so fucking.
Hey,
hilarious.
You know what though? The one of him holding his son up was dope. So as a father, I was like, that's
him with Deuce. That was hard. That was hard.
But everything else is just like
everything else was all right, bro.
But he literally did what I thought he was gonna do. That year when he thought he was gonna win and he was texting Kobe, he was being that person. He was literally like he had a checklist. He was literally going on a checklist like, all right, KG, everything's possible. All right, Kanye rant speech.
Kobe hugged the trophy.
Kobe hugged the trophy.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, man, hey, welcome back to Off the Clock Sports Podcast, the place where the game begins and ends. I'm your host, Young Deuces. With me, I got my man Bergie Streets.
Slush God.
And as always, I got Jake Exclusive.
Yes,
this is a Geek Set Believe Network podcast. And yo, man, we are talking sports. There's a lot been going on.
Oh yeah.
But that's so we was already talking about the Boston.
Lowest respected shit. Yes, lowest respected shit.
With the Boston, talking about the Boston.
Bro, yes.
It was the most uneventful championship.
Bro, it was the most boring playoffs ever, bro. It
was very uneventful.
I've never felt more bored watching an NBA playoffs in my life.
I watched every game. I can't say it was hard for me not to feel like they got it handed to them, bro.
Yeah.
Like I know they say shit about the Bucks championship, bro. I don't know because us being real fans and watching them games, we literally fought tooth and nail for that ring, bro.
Yeah.
The Boston shit, it just really seemed like they threw it up for them.
Well, I mean, what's is crazy? It goes back to what I said in the last podcast episode. I was like, nobody was happy for this win, but Boston fans. I didn't even when we won, we still had more allies.
Yeah.
We had more people outside. That was. Yeah. It seemed like everybody was like, nah, all right, whatever. Nobody wanted to see Boston win, bro.
No, everybody was happy for Giannis, bro. Everybody was happy.
It felt that way. But also, it's like. We really proved everybody wrong that year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people who were saying Giannis would never do that. There was a lot of Chris Middleton is only this.
Yeah.
And Drew Holiday, he was looked at as an outcast before he came to the Bucks. And let's honestly,
congrats.
Let's give Drew Holiday his flowers. But then also, why don't y'all really give the Bucks their flowers for the resurgence of Drew Holiday?
But
y'all was not checking for Drew.
And
like
you want to know what's crazy? But also a dig at Boston is y'all won, and the biggest storyline is, oh man, Bucks gave y'all this one. It's like, bro, nobody even cared about y'all,
which is honestly weird.
Crazy.
Which is weird because at the end of the day, the Bucks traded him to Portland. We didn't directly trade him to Boston. Which if they had a knew Drew was going to Boston,
they probably would have
been like, all right, never mind. We gonna figure this shit out.
Exactly.
We not giving y'all this nigga. Like, no, they would have did something else, bro. So it's like, man, but Drew did what he was supposed to do. Look, I'm going somewhere. I'm here to compete for a championship. I'm gonna go somewhere where I feel like I can help, I can plug myself in. He knew because the Bucks been preparing for Boston.
Yep.
All this whole run, we built our team to make sure we can get past certain teams. Boston, Miami was always the height when it came to us coming out the East. We knew we was going to have to face Boston or Miami. You think Drew Holiday didn't know that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What Drew Holiday said was, I know what they need. I know what I did for this team.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, man, look, man, Drew did his thing, man. We not mad at Drew. I want people to stop trying to make this narrative that Milwaukee fans and the Bucks organization and Bucks fans, we mad at Drew and we lost because we gave Drew away. Look, bro, anybody in that situation, any team, any organization will make that trade. I don't care what nobody's saying.
Hell yeah. And here's the thing. For the Milwaukee fans that have jumped ship, y'all the most non-Bucks fans ever, man. Because like, why are y'all running with that headline? Y'all knowing how it all transpired and knowing that even throughout the whole season, I thought we agreed early on, hey, we are not hating on Drew.
No hate.
You know what I'm saying?
No hate.
But y'all couldn't wait to be like, oh, see, we didn't give it away. I was like, bro, y'all suck.
The craziest part is those same people who were saying that, oh, we gave away Drew and we should have never got rid of Drew was the same people who were angry watching Jimmy Butler rip our heart out. When Drew was holding him. Jimmy Butler, let's be clear, Bucks fans, Jimmy Butler was Drew Holiday's defense assignment.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but that was his job, was to hold Jimmy Butler.
So that my Drew jersey, you got to, bro.
As you should, man. As you should,
man. As you definitely should.
As you should, dog.
And so, you know, I mean, and that's the big thing. Like I said, Drew, man, like I said, he always been top tier. We even seen it because even when Jimmy Butler was cooking him, we didn't like say, oh, he was trash. It was like, yo, he got to figure that out.
He got cooked.
He got to figure that out, right?
It happens
It happens to everybody. Everybody has their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. There's people out there call themselves the Bron stopper. There was a Kobe stopper. There was a Jordan stopper. Like everybody had a stopper. Everybody has that person that's like, bro, I don't know why, but this person has my number.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
it'd be like that.
Yeah.
And that's a testament to Drew. because it could have been another role player or anything like that. But no, Drew, his assignment and his person that was cooking him is a top tier star.
And he did his fucking thing.
You know what I'm saying? Drew still broke my heart, bro. We had a plan.
I know.
We had a plan, Drew.
Yeah.
I know I got your jersey on. You're my boy. I'm happy for you, dog. We had a plan. He's going to take this 1 year hiatus. Go ahead, win you a title. I would like to come back to Milwaukee, but no, you had to sign that extension. Which you know what? He did what he was supposed to do. He's gonna be in Boston the rest of his career.
He getting up there, dog. He won't.
He's like what 30? He's like 34, ain't he?
He thought he was gonna be able to retire here, bro. And that's what he want. He want to go somewhere where he's wanted and he can retire. He know he in his last years. Look, I want to settle in.
Man, just wait till he not wrong. Just wait till he don't. Not saying he's going to, but just wait till he don't. Just wait till he slows down his production. He really ain't playing like that. They go, oh, get rid of Drew. That's Boston, bro. That's Boston.
That's the NBA.
That's the NBA.
That's Boston.
Yeah,
that's true. NBA.
You see,
like, but you know, Marcus Smart punching the air right now.
But you know, it hits different in big markets than it does in small markets.
Marcus Smart is because you got to think he helped build.
He grew with that team.
He helped build the atmosphere around the team, the culture around that team.
He was putting foul. He was putting.
Man, Marcus Smart got to be. Well,
he helped lay the carpet in the living room.
That's true. That's true, Dex. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, for sure. He was.
Yeah.
Jimmy, there wasn't none. Jimmy was prime Jimmy.
Was gonna be Jimmy that year, bro.
Oh yeah.
That whole series.
Bro, he was literally Hemi. He was
what was happening.
That Hemi, whatever.
But he was gonna be who he was gonna fucking be that year.
Yeah.
And he ran to Denver, and then
exactly. Running to Denver. Exactly.
But like I said, we already talked about Monty Williams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting old 85.
Wasn't too many people in here when we were talking Monty. This is kind of like we was still doing the production.
Yeah,
we have found everything. He's actually getting more than 65 million.
Yeah,
I think it was 80, right, Jay?
He's getting 85.
Oh, he's getting
85 because
he's getting 85. He's getting
Phoenix is still paying.
Yeah, he's getting 65 from Detroit, and then he's getting 20 from Phoenix,
which is amazing.
Cashed out Money Williams.
So it's like
which is
Monty Money Williams,
which is amazing, man. And he's a very good coach. I feel like
he is a solid ass coach.
That situation in Detroit really don't reflect him, bro. I think that I don't know why, but it seems like they want success right away. With that
apparently they just changed ownership.
Yeah, but that team was like, dog, you have a young team. You got to let them cats grow.
Yeah.
Like it has to be growth in that situation for Detroit, and you got to get a coach who's willing to kind of sit with them and cultivate.
For sure.
Y'all trying to put a young team and want to throw them right into the playoffs in the East. Have y'all looked at y'all competition?
Bro, the East been cooking, boy. The last 4 or 5 years.
Bro, y'all got to read the room, and let's be clear, y'all gonna have to really get y'all situation together as a homegrown situation. Ain't no veteran star players coming to Detroit. It's not happening. It's not happening.
You have to say it like
Which
that.
Is wild.
But am I lying?
You're not lying.
True.
Am I lying?
You're not lying.
Look, you better do something with them young players. Like you better put. Hey, I'm gonna go send you over here to work with KG. I'm gonna send you over here to a point guard goddamn combine. I'm gonna send you over here to go work out with KD. Like they gotta cultivate these young players, man, and build them up. And you can't blame coaching. That's another thing. You got to stop blaming coaching. I'm one of those people who I feel like coaches get the blame too much. Sometimes it really be the players. Sometimes they are ass.
Yeah.
It's really not the coach's problem. It's really not the coach's fault. I'm drawing up these plays, and these cats are literally going out there doing what the fuck they want.
I was gonna say because you got a bunch of 1 and 2 year players,
man, bro. They
who
young.
ain't never played together.
They're young. But if you look at that Detroit roster, bro, they got a lot of good talent.
Yeah, like I said, it's all just young talent.
Because I fuck with Cade. I fuck with Cade a whole.
Oh
bunch.
yeah, he's super nice.
Like
I said, it's just a bunch of 1, 2, 3 year players who never played together. It's like you can't expect these dudes to gel in 1 year.
I think he gonna be
so the coach, whoever was their coach, was getting fired regardless.
I'm gonna be a little early, but I feel like this year he's gonna be one of my breakout players this year.
Cade
Cunningham. I think he's gonna do his thing this year.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So next up, JJ Redick.
Yeah.
Hey,
the rumors were true,
bro. And he been getting.
I can't wait.
He been getting cooked ever since.
I cannot wait for this season to start. I feel like everything is lining up for me to become my full-fledged like listen, let me finish. Like if this is Dragon Ball Z and I'm Goku, Like I'm leveling up. I feel like the powers is
gonna take you 4 episodes.
It's forming. I'm just y'all ain't gonna see me troll like never before, bro. Then they went and got Bronny. Listen, bro, Bronny. Listen, Bronny. This is not gonna be personal. This hate that I'm gonna give y'all is not gonna be personal because at this point it's like they not even trying to win. The Lakers not even trying to win. That's how I feel.
That's how you feel?
I don't know. I fuck with Redick, dog. I fuck with him.
Well, it goes back. I fuck with Redick as a
I fuck with Redick as a coach.
To me, I believe I got this theory that if you ever had the floor general tag on you, that you're gonna be a good you're gonna be a good coach, right? You're gonna if you have that or you have high IQ, right?
Not to cut you off, but he's never been a floor general.
I know he's never been a floor general. That's why I said that's why I threw in a high IQ. Yeah. Now, this team though is not the team for JJ Redick. It's not. I don't think that he's going to be successful with this team.
Right away, I don't feel like any team in the NBA right now is the team for JJ Redick as far as head coaching. Now, assistant coach or on a coaching staff maybe, shooting coach may be to get your feet wet. I feel like this is going to bite them in the ass because
of the lack of experience.
I don't know. I'm glass half full. I'm glass half full with it.
Also, I feel like the minute things don't go the Laker way, the players are going to turn on them. The players are going to turn on them.
I think so too. That's why I said this Laker team for sure is not the team for him.
So let's see what kind of basketball culture he wants to bring to LA. From what I'm seeing right now, I get it. This is LeBron James. We want to keep LeBron James happy. I'm on the Milwaukee Bucks bus. I really can't say too much because my nigga Thanasty. I can't say too much. We want to keep Giannis happy too. Yeah. So I understand it. I get it, but that's not going to stop me from being slanderous.
I think
I'm going to say what I got to say.
It's going to be a circus. It's going to be more of a circus than anything.
Yeah, it's more. I feel like it's more of a record thing. We've never seen this before. A son, which is honestly, all hate aside, that's hard.
Oh, you know.
That's hard. That's hard though.
Hey,
like
listen, all hate aside, the whole thing is hard. Not only did you get your son, but you got your business best friend that you chop it up with as part of the head coach. Like, bro, this is really Los Angeles LeBron's.
Yeah,
this is the Los Angeles LeBron's.
He threw his weight around in LA.
This is probably his most. Oh, this is my makeup team ever.
Yeah. But see now he's this LA team. They're gonna have to figure something out because this is his team now. And look what's been happening.
Funny
they gotta figure that out, man.
You know, I always come with the random stats. Of course, I saw one regarding the whole Bronny to the Lakers deal is it's the third time in the 4 major sports history that a son and father have played on the same team together.
It is. What's
the third time in history?
I thought it was the second.
No, it's only the third. So
what was the first?
In hockey, it was Gordie Howe and his 2 kids played together.
That's hard.
And Gordie Howe was like 50-something playing, but his kids was obviously young.
Yeah,
and then Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. and now Bronny and LeBron.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the Griffeys played together.
Well, who's the 4?
No, I said it was just for 3. Just 3.
I thought it was because I knew about Ken Griffey.
Obviously Griffey and his dad. But that's like the most famous one for sure.
Yeah.
But Gordie Howe and hockey and his kids were the first ones.
And here's the thing, and this is like more so not even just on sports in general. I don't get why people be so upset about nepotism. Because I know for a fact, if I had it, hell yeah. Fuck that shit. Nigga.
I think the
it happens when like a kid is the fucking on the baseball team and you the coach. You put him at shortstop or you making him the pitcher.
I think that conversation is just one of those that's it's easy to have when it's not you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all are gonna put our kids in position if we can, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna want better for our brothers, our sisters, our kids, you know what I'm saying, our nephews. Yeah. If I'm in a position and I own a team and my nephew can hoop and he's in college, we drafted my nephew. Stop playing with me, bro. We drafted my nephew, bro. Stop playing, bro. He coming to the squad. And y'all gonna welcome him with open arms,
right? Or
get dropped.
So you have no faith in JJ Redick.
I got JJ Redick being one and done.
One and done.
No, I'm optimistic, bro, because I think he has the right mentality where I don't think he's gonna be like the personality coach. I think he's gonna be like the behind the scenes, like we fucking suck. Like let's get better as a basketball team type of coach. Not I'm in this to be like Magic Johnson where I'm in the fucking spotlight. Like I think he is just a coach. It just so happens to be he's the Lakers coach.
It's just coaching. My bad.
No, I just think that I think he's going to come in with the right attitude. Just listening to him talk over the last couple of years in the media and shit like that. And granted, he's been in the media. So it's like that media is going to garner that attention and all this and that. But it's like, no matter who the Lakers coach is going to be, he's going to get shit on. So it's like they could have fucking Phil Jackson could come back and coach the team. He going to get shit on. You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't know. It's just, dog, coaching LeBron just seems like a job.
Well, and that's the thing. It's coaching LeBron for sure.
It's like you get it. It's like you get the head coaching job, but then it's like also you got to coach LeBron. It's like two separate jobs.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and then you got to tiptoe around Anthony Davis. Like,
no, I don't think it's Ant. You got to tiptoe around. It's Bron. You got to tiptoe around.
I know. I'm not putting it on the same level, but
you
I'm just
rub
saying.
him the wrong way, bro. You will get fired.
Oh no. Okay, for that.
You know what's crazy though, because I feel like legit, and I don't know if this is where his path is going, but I think LeBron is going to be a hell of a coach when he's done playing. Though, for real,
I think he's on GM.
He's either going to do one or the other.
I think he's on GM. They're going to give him a team.
Because as you see, like I don't know how often you guys listen to the JJ and LeBron pot, but like they are both smart as fuck when it comes to like the detail shit when it comes to hooping.
Yeah,
and it's like. That shit is what actually like helps win games. Not like being a person. Oh, they just go out there and hoop. Like, nah, bro. Like, we're gonna put you in the correct positions to be successful, which is what I think Redick is gonna do with the team. He's gonna understand like, hey, such and such. You know, fucking Bronny. This is what we're going to do to make you success. I played in the league. Your dad's been here. I know what it's like to play in the league, especially with Bronny is more Redick's height and weight and shit anyway. So it's like that might help Bronny even more. I'm not saying Bronny's going to make an impact this year.
Well, I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, we keep on bringing him up, but Bronny James goes 55th to the Lakers.
Second round.
I feel like that situation with JJ, and then I'm gonna parlay into Bronny. I feel like it's gonna take more than just basketball mind. I feel like they got to put the right pieces in this team, and I feel like they haven't done a good job putting these pieces together in LA.
Oh yeah, that's why I said this team is not the team for me.
I feel like they got to figure out exactly the players and also how they're going to cultivate together, and then also how to build around AD and LeBron.
But also, I don't know, to counter that, I feel like I would rather go to a team like it is now, because imagine if he goes into a team where it's like they are already built to win a title and they don't, then he's fucked.
True.
Like, I would rather him be able to, you got stars, which every team damn near in the NBA has like stars. Except, but damn near every team has a star player for sure on their team. So it's like, no matter what situation you're going into, that's going to be the expectation is, okay, we need to get better. And because the Lakers aren't roster wise, like guaranteed, like they are going to like a favorite to win the title coming out the West type shit.
That's what LeBron. You are expected to be in the ring chase.
But I also think now that LeBron has also had these years with the Lakers, and it's obvious that he's getting older. Yeah. So it's like the idea of, okay, we should just be able to build a team to play with LeBron instead of LeBron carry us to a ring. Like that LeBron is over with. And I think the Lakers know that. I think Redick knows that, and I think LeBron knows that.
But it's like, what are they doing about it though? I don't feel like they have a sense of urgency.
But also, I feel like this might be the time where, okay, LeBron is like, look, I can still play. I just want to play just 1 year with my kid. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe he just wants to play this one last year with his kid, but just help get the team prepared for post LeBron.
Yeah.
So that Redick can actually coach the team and be like, okay, LeBron's not here, but now we really know how to hoop as a squad.
Yeah.
Not just rely on LeBron, because that's been LeBron's whole career is, besides maybe the years in Miami.
Yeah.
Is let's just rely on LeBron to do everything.
How do you think Bron's focus changed? Because for the most part, he's been trying to get AD to take the crown.
Yeah, I think LeBron's focus changed over to. This is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like he might be having the most fun now.
Oh, definitely. I think he's been having fun.
LeBron might be having more fun playing now. I feel like he's kind of realized and looked around like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'd say
I think he's having more fun now and less pressure. I think it's less pressure.
Oh no, I was gonna say I think he had the most fun in Miami.
You think so?
I think that's what
he became the villain in Miami
though.
I don't think
he became the villain, but he was also that was the prime LeBron. He was with his best friend. Like he was hooping with his boys every night.
Yeah.
And they was busting people ass and just being the best team. There was the pressure, but it's also like they were living up to that pressure too.
Now that upset in Dallas.
Well, of course, that first year.
They took a hit, bro.
Of course, but look what it did to him.
The Heatles concert, not one, not two, not three.
Yeah, but look what it did to him. It woke them up and they won the shit the next year.
Yeah,
so it's like
they did. But he became the bad guy.
But
I
also think
he didn't like it. He came out and said it.
But you just looked at remember him and Wade were just throwing lobs to each other in practice and shit like that. So that's why I said I think Bron in Miami was the most fun fun he had as basketball. But this year, like this Lakers run has been fun because I think he's, like I said, he's starting to understand that he knows the road is coming to an end for him, and he's having fun just while it's lasting.
So you know what? I think a better descriptor for what you're describing, like he was, like when you locked in and you just like you in your shit.
Yeah.
Like it technically is fun, but you just laser focused. I feel like that was his most like I am locked in. After that,
he
got locked in, and then I got my best friend with me. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's the tag team champions. It's like it's locked in and it's fun. But I do agree with Bergie. I believe this is the more like the just fun without expectations. That was fun, but also had expectations. I was locked in. This is fun. Like, well, however this season go, whatever.
I'm hooping. I don't know about these niggas. I'm getting my 28. I'm getting my 25.
I guess I think it was also probably just fun because like he knew everything that he could do on the court. Nobody could stop him from doing it. Like so, it's also like it's also fun when you could do anything you want to do on the court.
So
that's definitely true.
How do you think Bronny does his first year?
I think he plays in the G League most of the time. Like, I don't think he's gonna like play much.
I think otherwise.
You think so?
I think LeBron gonna make sure Bronny touch that floor, bro. Bronny's gonna play. Bronny's gonna run it.
I guess with his dad. I guess that's true.
Now the thing is, I'm calling this. They are painting a target on that young man's back.
Yes. Oh yeah,
niggas is gonna be talking spicy to Bronny.
You thought Caitlin Clark was getting this,
bro. Niggas gonna talk crazy to man. Niggas gonna be dropping Bronny off like they could call your daddy. Where your daddy at? They gonna be talking to him like that, bro. Like he gonna get all the spicy conversation. But I'm really hoping. I want to see him do good.
Yeah,
because I feel like he got such a bad rap in college, and people were just like talking so crazy to him. I would love to have to keep some of my hate. You know what I'm saying, to myself. Right. I would love looking at ESPN a night and being like, damn, Bronny got off.
Bronny dropped 25, 7, and 6. Like, damn,
Bronny posted.
Bronny had 17, 5, and 9. Shit. You know, I would love to see that, bro.
On like 60% shooting or some shit.
Bro, I would love to see that, bro.
No, I would say one of my guys who he refs now, but he like really watches, like he watches the scouting and he watches all the combines and shit like that. And he did say he was like, Bronny really looks like he does this. Like he looks like he's going to fill out and be a good solid.
Which I wouldn't doubt that.
Like I don't expect Bronny's career to be LeBron's career because it's not like it's like you can have a good career. You can have a good career. Like you ain't got to be a Hall of Famer. And I don't think anybody was ever expecting that from him because it's like it wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah, he could definitely be a solid player,
and honestly, I think him getting drafted, like. It's that right there just seems like a win already. Like, look, I'm going to the NBA and I get to play with my dad. Like, at least, even if it's just for a year, it's like, and then the year after that, we're gonna see what happens with him. You know what I mean? It's like
we're gonna see all the plays that him and his Brian and Bronny been doing on their own. Like,
you already know.
They do the Eagle side,
and it's crazy. And you already know, like right now, and you already know, like the whole rookie hazing thing. You know, rookies get fucked with like, oh, you got to carry all the coffee. Like, but you already know it's with LeBron.
Now I'm not here for that. Bro, don't haze your son.
I'm not
saying hazing like.
If I was LeBron, I'm hazing my son.
I feel like
did you get the donuts, nigga?
I'm saying, oh yeah.
Everybody else do it. Like, just be pops, bro.
No, I'm saying, I can understand that, but I'm saying, like, hey, Bronny, like, your practice isn't over yet until you make 50 straight free throws.
My son's gonna see a whole different version of me. I would be like, look, man, it's dad at home, but here you are my bitch.
I mean, hey.
Go get
and
the
it might happen.
Donuts. Nigga,
it might happen.
Nigga, go grab all my Louis luggage. Go grab all my Louis luggage
not the cheesecake. No.
You want to be in the NBA, right? This is what you want, right? You want to get drafted, right? All right, come on.
All right, no more Diddy references. Fuck Diddy.
No puffy. No diddler.
Oh boy.
Some trades happened. I know one trade that hit our group chat quickly, and we were talking about
some before draft trades.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey to the Bulls.
Josh Kitty Giddey.
Yeah, for Caruso.
Fucked up.
How y'all feel about it?
I'm happy Giddey got out of OKC.
Me too.
Yeah.
For what I read in the press conference he did and everything like that, like the fans and shit even like turned on him. Like they was really like,
I mean,
even with like the stories all being false and all this and that, and it was like the fans just never gave up.
Yeah.
And I mean, him going to Chicago, they gonna fuck with him too, because Chicago is a big city too. But it's like, I don't know. I'm a change of scenery is probably what he needed, Loki, because he's only 21 years old. Definitely. He was the 6th pick in the draft for a reason. Like the kid can hoop. Like he hooped in OKC.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously got outshined because he's not SGA or Chet. Yeah. But he's like, he had a decent little year.
I feel like,
but I think he just needed to get out of there because he needs a reset on his where he plays basketball for a living.
That's true.
His whole career is just going to be, if he stayed in OKC is for the next 4 years, that story that got him was going to stick with him the entire time. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. And our boy Caruso, man, I can't see him in an OKC jersey without seeing Dog from Space Jam. After I seen that meme, bro, that's all I see. A bald head dude with the fucking headband and shit. Oh my god, that's all I saw. I'm happy for Caruso though. He's a hustle player. Like I fucks with him for sure. And that hustle that Caruso's going to bring to OKC is just going to help them be hopefully improved to what they already were last year. I mean,
listen.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do.
Y'all remember when I was telling y'all that OKC needed a vet?
Yeah.
Oh,
remember I was saying that?
You just say that?
This is what they needed. They needed a veteran that's won before, that's been around winning culture. They needed that kind of energy to insert into these young players.
He's scrappy. Also,
he's a scrappy defensive player.
Yep.
Listen, I see a lot of teams looking around the league. Now that Drew did what he did for Boston, a lot of teams are going to be looking around. Don't be surprised if PJ get a little check off of somebody.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
teams are going to be looking for those kind of players. Don't be surprised.
Those hard-nosed vets.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if somebody's talking to the Grizzlies right now. What y'all doing with Marcus Smart? You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of players right now, because of what Drew just did, their value has just went up in the league. All these kind of players, the Carusos, they had Sacramento had to play Monk. They had to pay Monk. You know what I'm saying? Like these are players that who get it done on both ends, but they really are solid defenders. Those are going to be the people who really get picked up right now and who are going to be looked at and sought after. This Caruso shit, really good for OKC. They need that energy. A veteran that can really get out there and show and prove. You know what I'm saying? Who can literally show them, hey, this is what we need to be doing. This is the energy. And then he's an energy guy. You need an energy guy.
And to transition back to Bronny, that's the kind of player I could see him being to start his career off too. That scrappy. Because that was always his upside. I was like, yo, his offense might need some work, but he's scrappy and he plays defense.
And he's quick.
So
very quick.
So like that's to transition that back, or like when you were talking about scrappy guards and shit, like for sure. But I'm happy to see. It was interesting to see a white guy get traded for a white guy.
Who do y'all think won the trade?
Well, let me with Giddey. I think Giddey is going to fit in very well with Chicago. But the thing about Chicago is a lot of uncertainty going on.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, DeRozan was on his way out.
Yeah, I heard about that.
LaVine
is on his way out.
I think a Giddey Kobe White backcourt could be fun to watch.
It can.
I think that could be interesting to watch.
That's going to be the team. This is how it sounded. They might get, they might trade DeRozan and Zach LaVine away, and there's going to be a whole bunch of young players with.
Which means they're going to be bad.
Right.
But
so OKC won.
I would say recent.
In hindsight,
right now,
if we're talking next season, I'm going to say OKC won.
Okay.
OKC won, but Chicago, I don't feel like they lost.
Like I said, because
like
with Giddey still being only 21 years old, it's like he got room to grow. So it's like,
and then he's going to a team. I feel like he'll get the ball more.
Yep.
And he's definitely going to start. He said it himself.
Oh yeah.
He said, "I'm not going anywhere to play off the bench. I'm going somewhere to start."
Yeah.
He's going to start.
He's like that with his attitude. He's been like that since he got drafted. So
he started in Chicago for sure.
So that's what's up.
All right. Well, like I said, with time will tell. So the next another trade. So the Knicks received Mikal Bridges and the 2026 second round pick.
The Villanova Knicks.
The Villanova Knicks.
And the Nets received Bogdanovich.
Yep.
And then a shit ton of unprotected
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 first round picks.
Freaky ass nigga needs to stay ass inside.
5 first round picks in 25, 27, 29, 31, and 2025. A second round pick next year, and an unprotected pick swap in 28.
Bro, seeing 2031 written out is just crazy.
Dog.
That shit just looks crazy to me right now.
And when I was listening to Bill Simmons and Ryan Russillo do a show together, and it's actually super fucking entertaining as far as basketball talk. They were saying like that's a lot to trade for Mikal Bridges.
I was just about to say that.
But it's also like the Nets are banking on, basically hitting on every one of those first round picks.
Yeah.
And what they were saying is in that 2031, Brunson will be 31 years old. So it's like, maybe that transitions into, okay, if the Nets get something out of all of that, they still got Brunson will be 31, which, that's old in the NBA.
Yeah.
Considering, but it's like, they said, the plan would be, but yeah, 5 first round picks for Mikal Bridges is wild.
They wanted to make it happen, but what's crazy? If you're looking at these new class of players coming in, you don't really know who's going to be who yet. So it's like, whatever. If I'm the Knicks, we trying to win right now.
Right.
You know what the craziest part about that is?
That's what I think. So,
and the craziest part about it too is that the Knicks traded all of that, but they kept both of their first round picks from yesterday.
Yeah.
So they made both of their first round picks too. So it's like they did all of that and they still kept their 2 first round picks.
They got enough to pay him and still get another star player.
Yeah.
That's what people not realizing. Like, the Knicks made this trade. They're gonna pay him.
This was definitely an intentional. Okay, we whatever we got to do, we got to lock this in because this is the piece to whatever our overall game.
Yeah, because I know, and then they said their plan was to basically, obviously, Randall's gonna be gone, and then
pay OG.
And then when you look at the Nets,
and they paid OG.
Yeah, and you look at the Nets. I mean, for them,
I didn't write that down.
Like you said, they're more like we got to invest in our future.
And that was huge.
So it's like right now. This was really
OG. My bad. OG is a scrappy player, defensive player.
Yeah,
that's why they had to lock him down.
Yeah,
he's gonna get paid elsewhere.
Right now, this trade on both sides was very self-serving. Everybody had specific plans, and this fit their plans.
The Nets were just making back what they lost in that fucking Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett trade. That's literally all they were trying to like.
One of the nasty. We talked about trades in the NBA. We don't talk about that enough. That was a nasty ass trade.
Sidebar. I won $150 from my homie the one time off of that fucking trade because he told me that the Nets had the best lineup in the NBA at the time with that squad with Paul Pierce and KG and Darren Williams and all those dudes. And I was like, bro, they won't get to 500 and they won't make the playoffs. We shook on it.
That was an NBA.
And I just talked shit the whole season. And when they got to that 41st loss, I just it was like wasn't even halfway through, or it was like a little bit past the halfway mark of the season. He just walked up to me and handed me the cash. He was like, "You won." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I never forget that shit. That was my favorite part about all that shit.
Nasty trade, bro. That was a filthy trade.
Yeah,
bro.
Just dumb.
You talking about fleece? The niggas got fleeced.
They traded for like 36 and 37-year-old Paul Pierce and KG and thought they was going to do something.
But with this trade, this does make me like, okay, immediately, like, I would definitely want to see what the Knicks do next year again. Yeah. Like I said, like now.
Yeah. Oh, they're built to fucking.
Now I definitely want to see the damage that y'all going to do. The Nets, like I said, I ain't been really that heavily interested in the Nets for a minute.
The worst part is at least we can go on record and we have the back files to say that you was rocking with the Knicks this past season. So when next year you really rocking with them, bandwagon hopper. You on the Knicks. Just saying, like you at least out of the three of us was like, all right, I'll fuck with the Knicks. Yeah, and as the playoffs went on and the Bucks was out, I was rooting for the Knicks too. And then the Knicks got fucking hurt.
Yeah, the Knicks is gonna be super fun to watch, man.
Yeah,
they're fun to watch now. So you add in Mikal, they're gonna really be good to see, dog.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna do a little something.
For sure.
You know,
they're gonna come back healthy too. Everybody gonna be healthy.
Exactly. That's what I'm just about to say. They come back healthy because that's the main thing. Move. Sometimes a team that the year that looks like the year that they're gonna do something special, it's the year also health comes in the way, and it's like sometimes you just want to see a team at full, right? That's kind of how I looked at it with the Bucks. I'm like, bro, we were so off and on. Can we just, before y'all say that this team was bad, can we at least see them? You know what I'm saying? At full health.
Yeah,
you know, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Before we start regretting picking up Dame, which, like you said, we already talked about that. We ain't got to get in there. But speaking of the Bucks, it said they draft AJ Johnson. Now I know nothing about this kid,
bro. I don't know anything about these. I don't see nothing. I don't really know anything.
Okay,
about these fucking picks, bro.
I've learned my lesson about talking too quickly about players I had know nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
I did that before about one young man who we drafted.
Mm-hmm.
He was from Greece.
Wait, do you remember what you said?
I said, "What the fuck are we doing?" I was scared. What can I say? We coming off some bad draft picks, man. I was scared. when we drafted Giannis, I wasn't like, oh man, it's up. I was like, what's happening?
I didn't know. Like I said, I'm where I'm at right now. I was like, I don't know. I knew nothing about Giannis.
I knew nothing. And look at him. Look at him.
So do you trust our system then? That's the main thing. Do you trust that we like building talent or building people? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like from what I'm hearing, AJ Johnson, he wasn't actually projected to go drafted.
Oh,
from what I heard, he was gonna go.
Yeah,
undrafted.
He's like a super project.
But the thing is, he did his thing in the combine.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, he went crazy in the combine. They said that he did his thing out there. He impressed a lot of coaches, and the reason the Bucks took him was because
they say it was
rumbles. You know what I'm saying? It was conversations being had like, hey, if bro is still around in the second round, we taking him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like it was conversations being had that he was gonna get picked up. Because he did that good in the combine. He impressed players a lot.
Yeah, he's only 19. And so it's like he's got what I saw is he's good friends with Jalen Green from the Rockets. Apparently they're like best friends type shit. So like apparently he's got that. That's what I was just reading here about him. Yeah, I mean the projections are even saying they're like he's gonna spend most of his time in the G League developing his skills, and
which is okay. I'm okay with that.
But you know, they said he's got tools because he's got long arms to be 6'5". Like he's got longer arms, so he's a good wing. He's got good wing defensive skills.
Yeah. Very quick.
They said he's working on being able to like create his own shot and shit like that. So I mean, you never know. A project. I'm cool with a project.
Yeah.
The Bucks need projects, bro, because we've turned into that team where it's like
we were the oldest team.
We are the oldest team, and it's like we need youth.
We do need youth.
Get some young players in here, some young blood. Get these young
and
boys
it's like
in some classes, get them to work, get some experience.
And obviously, it's like the baseball analogy. It's like not only you want your major leagues to be good, but you want your minor leagues to be good. So it's you want to have your young talent be up and coming talented as well, instead of just because if somebody get hurt, you got to bring somebody up. They can't be trash. Like
I wish Doc gave Jackson and AJ Green more minutes during this last playoff run.
Yeah, for sure.
I really like both of their games, bro. And I think again, we got to start empowering our young players, man.
Oh, for sure.
All right, and we bring up Tyler Smith from the G League.
Yes.
6'9", 224
pounds. 6'9", 224. Yeah.
He got really good size, bro. Pause. And he a hooper.
Yeah.
He a hooper. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing, what I read about him, they were saying how, he's a really good defensive player.
Yeah, it said he's got like identical measurements to John Collins.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, okay. Shit, I'm sitting there looking at like kind of like a comparison for him that he's got a couple. Like Tari Eason is a comparison. He said he kind of has like some Marvin Williams in him, like when Marvin Williams from Charlotte all those years. They say he's kind of got some of that a little bit in him. So it's like, damn, maybe we kind of got something in the second round here. I mean, he's only 19 as well.
Yeah.
So it's like we got young. So
man,
I'm cool.
We needed that. We need that.
Hey, low key though, we got some generic named ass dudes.
No. This is if you look at these young players' names, bro. The whole time I was thinking, damn, we are in 2K. In year 28
when they start making players,
AJ Johnson and Tyler Smith, bro.
Like just making niggas, and these niggas be averaging 49 at night.
Like if you literally said name the 5 most generic last names in the world, Johnson and Smith would have came up, bro. Like, I mean, we got to.
It's like 13 of them niggas in the draft.
Right, for real.
So, but I mean, for the draft in general, because I see is a lot of people on the timeline has been up and down. Like some people have not been enjoying this draft.
I was surprised about that Atlanta Hawks pick. I knew Sarr was going number 1. The Hawks know something I don't know. Like I think Dog is good. I looked at his highlights after I realized that they really took him number 1.
Yeah,
I tried to go back and look a little more. Like, man, did I miss something? He's very good, but Dog Alex Sardo, bro, Dog is cold.
He big as fuck too.
He cold, bro.
Yeah, he's super nice.
He's cold. Like, I ain't gonna say he like on the same tier as Wemby.
Oh, okay.
But hey, it's
and
like
then
that.
And then Stephon Castle, I was hearing all morning that apparently like the Spurs were super hyped to go get him. Yeah.
Perfect pick for them.
Yeah.
Perfect pick for that team.
A guy who can just run the offense for Wemby.
Look, he gonna be throwing that motherfucker up from half court for Dog. Like they gonna be exciting to see too. Now they might want to take a look at that team that's on the Spurs right now and try to make some trades. But from what I'm hearing, they did a lot behind the scenes to make a play for They want Diet Steph.
Oh no.
They want Diet Steph, bro.
Okay.
I can't say his name right now. I'm thinking I'm drawing y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
They want
Diet
Steph from Atlanta.
Yeah.
So they sent Trae Young. The Spurs is trying to make a move for him.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
It's gonna cost
him in San Antonio.
It's gonna cost one of these dudes though, which is the funny part.
Shit, man.
And bro, and Rob Dillingham, that's the most random. That sounds like a fucking salesman of something.
But he got traded to Minnesota, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah.
And then our boy Zach Edey went to Memphis at 9. I was surprised he went that early.
That was a good move for them.
Mm-hmm. I know Jacoby Walter. I knew his name because Jacoby. Because
right. That Lakers pick, Austin Reeves. I hope your bags are packed. Austin Reeves is getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Is that the shooter that Dalton Connect or whatever? Yeah. That's the shooter, right? From Kentucky or whatever. Yeah.
They literally drafted that nigga replacement. I know he felt the way.
Tennessee.
I know he was at the crib like, fuck. Yeah. I knew they were gonna do that shit to me.
For sure.
Austin Reeves is out of here, bro.
How you feel about our boy Tyler Kolek not getting drafted? You hear about him?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? Is somebody's gonna pick him up and they're gonna have a scrappy. He gonna have a dude who's all of a sudden he's gonna be in the league for like 9 years, and you don't remember how.
He gonna get drafted. He gonna end up. Well,
he went undrafted.
He gonna end up on somebody's squad.
Yeah, bro. I watched him at Marquette. He was super nice.
All you gotta do is
he was the reason why Marquette was balling the way they were. He was cold.
All you gotta do is get on somebody's G League team and get in there and get some minutes. He gonna do his thing
for sure. I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of Kolek, man, at Marquette. He was fun to watch.
I'm not worried about him, bro. He gonna get in the league. I think.
Yeah, but I will say, like I was telling Streets, I think it was like yesterday, the day before. It was like I didn't know. I probably couldn't name 3 prospects, 4 prospects, like because it was like even the experts were saying though, like this is one of those drafts where it's felt like the draft started at pick 7 because it was like there was no definitive number 1.
Right.
There was no like these guys are gonna be legit super good players type shit. So it was like there's just I don't know. The NBA draft just kind of seemed. It also showed up stupid fast. Like the finals just ended, and then 2 weeks later is the fucking draft. It's like, God damn, the GMs ain't even had time to think about this shit. For real.
Because that was all right. That Boston Celtics championship, right? Let's go. Let's move shit. But Bergie brought it up earlier. He said, you know, what I'm saying there's been a lot of talks amongst the league that's been going on. A lot of rumors, a lot of things happening. Obviously, the big rumor is it seems like KD might be out again.
Yeah,
he might be jumping ship again. Rockets seem to be trying to make a big play for him.
They got the picks. They trying to pick it up to try to make the move.
This is definitely the rumor mill time of free agency.
Oh yeah,
shit
yeah.
Too,
I love it. I love this though.
Yeah,
I love this. I ain't gonna even lie.
Do y'all want to see KD at the Rockets, or should he stay?
I mean, him going to the Rockets will be him humbling himself. Because the Rockets are starting from ground zero.
Yeah. Now, low key though, they got some good young ass talent.
They got very good.
They got freak players. Athletes, bro.
They got good, very young players, and KD can possibly help cultivate that whole culture. In
Maybe.
Houston. True. I think it would be dope to see, but KD has been kind of Corey when it comes to when it comes to you know what I'm saying his basketball adventures.
For sure.
I don't know if he's gonna leave Phoenix, man. I think he might feel like he has a good situation in Phoenix and might want to try to steal players and make players come play with him in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if he was to get moved to Houston, that'd be exciting to see, bro. Him with those young players. But I mean, we all kind of seen what happened as far as Phoenix really ain't what they thought it was gonna be. Mm-hmm. It's not, and they need to get my boy Grayson back, man. Send us Grayson back, man. Stop playing.
So you think so? So this Phoenix team blow it up?
I don't think it's gonna. I'm not gonna say blow up, but they might be KD-less. You know what I'm saying? Like, do with that whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say blow it up. But
he's
KD
also the oldest out of the group, so it's like maybe they want to try to get younger and build around built around Booker and Beal.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? That's what they've been doing.
Yeah, I know.
They've been building around Booker this whole time, and from what I'm hearing, it's rumors that he ain't happy with Phoenix.
I've been hearing that too.
They're not. You can't be happy if you're not winning. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
when you're not winning the way you think you're supposed to.
He might not want to be built around. He might want to go compliment somebody else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He might want to go somewhere else and try to, you know what I'm saying, put together a little team with somebody.
Yeah, another big rumor. PG,
Paul George.
Yeah,
he's the he's been put next to a lot of teams. When I seen him and Embiid together sit next to each other during the finals, that was fishy to me.
That was PG really to Philly.
That's conniving.
Yeah, very conniving.
That's conniving.
You know, Embiid,
you better learn from the Falcons and the Eagles, bro.
Embiid was giving them those, like, he was giving them looks, them eyes and shit. I was like, this is weird. Something's happening. Something happening here. Like, he was looking at them all weird, all like bright eyed and shit. Like, bro, get a room. Like, dog, chill out. Like, chill out, bro.
The latest stuff about PG is Warriors, though.
Yeah, I've been hearing that since the playoffs was going on, though.
And he's an LA guy. You know what I'm saying? Keeping him in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Keeping him in Cali, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Keeping Clay in Cali. Like I said, they do
true. They swap it out, but at the same time, for what I'm hearing, Clay don't care.
Clay
he don't mind leaving Cali or going. For what I'm hearing, he in Orlando. That's what
I've been hearing. I was seeing that.
I'm hearing Clay is in Orlando, which I'm here for. I would love to see.
Clay gonna cook in Orlando. Because like I said, was that you that brought us that? Somebody, but like Clay wasn't trash this year.
No,
his stats is similar, like almost mirroring their last championship run.
Yeah,
I don't know why it seemed like he
had a rough start to the year. Then he got hurt. Then he came back.
But statistically, it's the same production that he gave when they won their last championship.
He was coming off the bench too, though.
It's really because he had a rough start, and we literally watched the almost like the tear down of Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? We watched him get benched. We watched him fighting with everybody, throwing up how many rings he got and shit, you know what I'm saying, from the bench. You know what I'm saying? We watched Klay get unclayed. You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely.
He got toned down. You know what I'm saying? Like they made him a shell of himself, even though he wasn't a shell of himself.
Right.
He's still fucking Klay Thompson, but he was being Klay Thompson on a team of we're not used to seeing the Golden State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were used to seeing Draymond and his bullshit, but it seemed like it turned up. And also, he was doing shit that he didn't need to do during a time where if it's any year where Golden State really needed him, they needed him this year. He was taking himself out of games that they needed him on. I feel like his off-court antics and on-court antics really fucked up their team chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how Steph was operating, you could see like Steph was pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we ever seen him like that.
There's been moments that when you watch this Warriors team, that Steph was either pissed, he was visibly frustrated, he was like sad. Like there was moments that he just literally just like, I don't know what the fuck.
Like he was checked out.
And the thing is that Steph knows, he's like, bro, I'm not going anywhere else. So it's like I'm just gonna spend the last few years pissed, or I'm gonna spend the last few years happy, whatever that game. But he knows he ain't going anywhere, and I think that's the biggest frustration. It's like I don't like he's old enough to the point where he's like, I ain't got time to be trying to ship around and move. I know I don't want to do that. This is my team. I know, like, so he's just it's a fucked up situation for him because he's like,
he want to keep the gang together.
Because he still want to hoop, and he still like to hoop, and he's like, so I still want to at least play, I still want to at least compete. Like I'm not trying to just lay down. So you can see his frustration as a hooper, like a motherfucker.
That's fair.
Another big piece, DeRozan. Like I said, we kind of brought him up a little bit. Where DeRozan goes?
Another LA guy.
He's definitely another LA guy.
Another LA guy.
I know he's a diehard Laker fan.
I think him inserting himself and not wanting to resign with Chicago moves the LA eyeing Zach LaVine out of the way. I don't think the Lakers are no longer eyeing Zach LaVine. I think when they seen DeRozan became available, I think they're like, okay, never mind.
It's all about the pop out. That was like,
ooh, Brian was in there. Brian was in there like,
Brian was in there.
DeRozan, holla at me when you done see walking. When you done see walking, come down here and have this conversation with me.
I guess it all just depends on which one JJ wants.
Yeah, that's the thing too. That's the thing too. But I think that's still LeBron team. If LeBron say we're going after DeRozan now, they going after the DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? I really think if any trade happens, I got DeRozan going to a Cali team. I don't got him going nowhere else.
Would you go with DeRozan over LaVine? Like, let's see, if
I had a chance, if I had the choice, I'm definitely going with DeRozan over Zach LaVine.
Yeah, same.
Definitely.
Same.
Just because LaVine has injury history,
injury problems.
DeRozan has small injury problems, but also when they're both on the court together, DeRozan is clearly the main focus on offense.
And Zach LaVine is a pouter too, bro. He pouts. When shit ain't going his way, bro, he
is.
He visibly does it on court. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants that kind of player? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, get your head in the game. We can pay millions to do this shit. Like, you pouting like a little ass kid right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him pouting in Chicago. Like, especially when DeRozan got there, bro. There's been games where this is DeRozan, fam. Like, he's kind of known to kind of, you know, I'm not gonna say he hogged the ball, but get open, create your own shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, DeRozan had a ball, he'd be on the side, like kicking rocks and shit. Like, bro, come on, get in the game.
It's crazy because like no matter what, and all trade rumors always still lead back to the Lakers.
Always.
Because like I said,
since LeBron came to LA, bro, they're gonna be in every trade conversation.
Obviously, Cam Johnson, another person.
I want us to go after him.
I do too.
I think if the Nets is having a fire sale, the Bucks need to find a way. I fucking love Cam Johnson. I love his game, bro.
Cam Johnson would be fire over there.
I like Cam Johnson,
baller, bro. I love his game, bro.
How do we get him?
If he healthy,
shit.
I don't know, bro. The niggas love picks. Hey.
That is
true. The Bucks ain't got none.
We got some 2035s laying around.
I was gonna say the Bucks ain't got shit.
Yeah, we got deep future.
We got some 2040s laying around.
Hey, you want to secure your decade? Come fuck with us.
We got the 2040s laying around.
You want to secure your decade?
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what the Bucks.
You never know. Shit, Paul George's son might be a hooper around 2040. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just having this conversation with somebody. Like, so many of this new age youth of hoopers model off of Paul George. Like, Paul George is like top tier. They fuck with him. So like, yeah, you gonna get a whole bunch of mini Paul George coming in.
Man, listen, 2040, man. Think about it. Next, listen, if y'all listen. Hey, 2040s.
2040, they're gonna be back in New Jersey.
Probably shit.
So what's the story? Like you said, you know, I always talk about like the story. What's the story that you think is gonna be for this 24-25 season?
I got a few of them
because I feel like ain't nobody banking on Boston running it back.
Nah, but it's gonna be fun to see. They're gonna have a target on their back because everybody was. A lot of injuries happen, which I feel like injuries happen every year. It just seemed like more happened in the East this year. There was a lot of injuries in the East this year. They're definitely gonna have a target on their back, but the thing is, I feel like teams in the East are gonna get better.
Yeah,
I feel like this offseason and shit's gonna happen. Teams are gonna retool. Teams are gonna get better. I got our Bucks getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are gonna retool. I got us being stronger. I think us getting punched in the face how we did last season is gonna put a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah,
I'm
you see how Giannis acts when things don't go his way.
And Dame, how Dame was talking.
Oh, true.
I loved hearing Dame say he's taking accountability. He said, "How look, I wasn't my best version of myself. I was out of shape. I did this wrong. I did that wrong."
Before you pass that, Doc can't hold nothing, bro. I get it, bro. Like in this age of like everybody talking, but Doc be telling everything. Like, oh yeah, you know, hey, Dame told me that he was out of shape. Hey, you know, Dame told me the shit was trash. Like, I'm like, bro, Doc, stop talking.
I feel why he did that though. I think he really did that because he wanted people to really kind of lay off of us.
True.
Because
but I just hate every time he talks, it seems like he's spilling the beans.
Yeah, the narrative on us was that we were just so trash. That's all we got put out. Bro, we were injured.
We was.
We were injured.
And we still
and the player.
What did we end it with? Fourth?
Yeah.
And
the player we relied on was injured also. You know what I'm saying?
We were the 3 seed.
Oh, yeah, we were
3 seed.
We were relying on an injured player to pull us through.
Season?
Yeah, hey man. Like, but again,
the expectations.
You know what I'm saying? Expectations. We got Dave.
Yeah.
They was expecting this, but at the same time, he was injured trying to pull us to the next round in the playoffs. And hoping we can get our star player who's injured
back
running. Then we got Chris Middleton, who's injured. You know what I'm saying? We wanted so much out of our injured players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why getting this youth is going to help us.
And that's the thing.
It's going to help us.
We got to get young, and then we also got to get some good strength in the bench.
Yeah.
We got to get some good strength in the bench and some people who can play and come off. Honestly, I'm one of those people, Cam Johnson, or I know I give him shit, but hey, D'Angelo Russell don't look bad on the Milwaukee Bucks, bro.
Yeah, I got going back to what Deuces was saying about like expectation for next. I got 3 stories for each conference.
Yeah.
In the East, I got the Bucks year 2 of Dame and Giannis.
That's one of my stories.
That's number 1, obviously being a Milwaukee based.
Yeah.
So year 2, let's see what do we do in year 2. Is Boston going to get the championship hangover?
Mm-hmm.
and are the Knicks for real with all the pieces they've added. Those, as of recording today, those are the 3 big stories for me personally in the East. Everything else is just kind of we'll wait and see what happens. So we'll wait and see what Philly do. We'll wait and see what Miami does. We'll wait and see what Orlando does. All these teams that made the playoffs, like Indiana, we'll see what they do because they kind of sneaky have a nice little core. They're the ones that put us out. Obviously, we were hurt, but they still kudos to them. They put us out. So those are my 3 in the East, and then in the West, it's. Can the Nuggets get back to form, or are they just too old now? Obviously, what's going on with the Lakers? Like, how does this Lakers thing work out? And then for me, it's not even like another team specific, but what team is next? Because it just seems like in the last couple years, we've had these. I'm saying, but the last couple years, we've had the team of kids come out the West and be like, oh shit. Because remember, 2 years ago it was the Kings. This past year was the Thunder. Like, what team is next? Of these young, is it going to be the Rockets? Is it going to be the Jazz? Like, is it going to be one of these young West teams that are building a young core like quietly, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, they first in the West. Like they low key been kind of busting people's ass all like for the first month or 2 of the season. So it's like those are the big ones, at least out of the West for me now, because obviously free agency hasn't happened yet. So like the storylines are obviously going to change after that all happens and trades and shit like that. But it's like as of after the draft, like those are my big 3 because I don't really see any of these rookies making an impact, like championship contender, changing franchise, changing things yet. Because obviously, because everybody said this is one of the weakest drafts ever, which you never know.
They said it all the time.
A lot of people, but they've been saying this for since last draft. Though they were like, "There's like no big names coming out of this next draft type shit." So when Bronny, who got picked 3rd last in the draft, is the biggest name basically as far as celebrity status.
So my story, so I mean, the Bucks is the given, so I'm not even going to mention them. Sure. But so I want to see if Wembanyama is going to do the takeover like they've been saying. Again, I recognize and acknowledge Wembanyama for his talent and everything like that. I still have not seen this takeover that everybody's been predicting. And I haven't seen a glimpse of it that made me say, oh, I see it coming. And that's what I want to see. Surprisingly, I want to see if Ja Morant gets back to being Ja. I'm really excited because, like I said, outside of all the shit that Ja Morant was going through, I was a huge fan of Ja Morant. And I thought that he was going to be one of them ones. And then, like I said, shit, how we all seen how shit went down. And I just want to see when he comes back full-fledged and everything like that, is he going to be able to get back to it? You know what I'm saying? And then is he going to be, you know what I'm saying, that? And because I'm, with the Knicks, I do want to see the Knicks. I think that a Knicks championship outside of Golden State riding with them just because I fuck with them, one of the reasons why I really want to see a Knicks championship, I want to see what that is going to be like for the culture of the NBA, that being the Mecca and everything. I want to see it.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see a Knicks title because that means the Bucks don't get one.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm saying outside of us. That's
okay.
I would love to see the Knicks get into the second round of the playoffs and get their ass kicked by us. That's one of my.
No, for me, it's if the Bucks don't win a title, I don't want no team in the East to win it. Because that means the Bucks. That means the Bucks didn't come out the East and win. So it's like if the Bucks don't win,
I'm saying outside of that. Outside of that.
I'm just saying, but like
I would love for us to run it up. If the Bucks don't win a title,
any team in the West can have it.
I would like for us to run it up, of course. But
So one of my storylines, of course, is the Bucks one. I'm gonna leave that to the side.
Yep.
Another one I got, which is kind of like a hot take too. I feel like next year Minnesota comes out the West.
Ooh,
I got Minnesota. I got Minnesota.
I would like to see that.
I got Minnesota having a bad taste in their mouth, not liking how that shit went down.
Yeah,
they gonna fuck around and run into Dallas again. They gonna go crazy on them niggas. But I just really think that the evolution of Ant-Man, I feel like this year was just the beginning. I feel like next year he gonna work his ass off this summer. He gonna come back with a whole different kind of bag in him. I think he's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's gonna come in as his same player, but just a little more improved. I think he's gonna be more polished. I think he just seems like one of those players that take losing very personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could just tell how he talks shit. He don't like that shit.
Yeah, of course.
No,
he didn't like that. He didn't like Dallas putting him out like that. He didn't like Luka talking to him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really think he's gonna come in with a whole different chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Another one of my storylines is, which we didn't talk about, where I feel like we probably should have put in the trade situation, is the rebuild of Miami.
Oh yeah. We definitely should have talked about
Miami is going through a situation where I think it's finally going to be changing to the guards. I think Jimmy Butler will leave Miami this season.
Yeah, it's already been rumored.
I think he's leaving. He won't resign. I think him and Pat Riley, they're not seeing eye to eye. I think they bumped heads. I got Jimmy Butler leaving.
Ooh, that'd be interesting to see where you go.
It's going to be different to see where Miami lands as far as in the East. That's going to be a storyline to watch. I'm with Deuces on the Wemby story.
Okay.
It's time. Hopefully these young players they bringing in is going to do something. And of course the Lakers. We all gonna be watching the Lakers. Of course. We're all gonna be watching that Lakers show. I think we all gonna have our every now and then we gonna watch another channel, but we all gonna have that Lakers channel on the back button. Like, let me see what these Lakers doing. You know what I'm saying? I think we all gonna be watching the Lakers like crazy.
Hell yeah.
So those are my storylines.
Bronny and Bron get a live up. They gonna throw a live up?
Definitely. Probably first game. First game.
How many games before Bronny gets in that start? At least the starting game.
I wouldn't go in the starting lineup. He gonna come off the bench quite a bit.
You don't think he'll get us starting? I think he's gonna see us starting.
I think he'll see
at
least one game.
Maybe
one game.
Well, I'm sure probably throughout the year.
He's gonna start one game. And it's fuck around.
Anthony Davis gonna get hurt. Then they're gonna have to shuffle some shit around.
It's gonna be fuck around and be probably one of them first 5 games because it's the beginning of the season. Of course, everybody wants to see the historic moment of Bronny suiting up and playing with his dad. Sure. I think JJ Redick gonna get a streets that. I think he gonna be like, you know what? Let me make this a moment.
Get the streets that.
Yeah, let me make this a moment. Let me let Bronny start and LeBron start at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. I can see
he gonna do it. Yeah. It's gonna happen.
But
especially like their first game to Cleveland or something.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, bro. It's
first game to Cleveland.
It's happening, bro.
When is the Lakers?
I don't even know if they've released the schedule yet.
Oh, you're right. They did.
It's happening though.
Yeah,
they definitely.
Yeah, that would be the game to do it.
Sure.
Matter of fact, that's the game to do it.
Bronny will start.
That first away game in Cleveland.
Bronny will start. Bronny will start in LA this season.
Yeah. But that's what I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what storylines are y'all gonna be following this upcoming season. How are y'all feeling about the draft? Like I said, was this one of the worst drafts? Was it okay? Like where you're at with that? And also, let me hear about this Laker team.
Yeah.
I want to know y'all thoughts on this Lakers team. Let us know how, what I'm saying, everything about it. JJ Redick, Bronny, the potential trades and moves and things that they're trying to make. Let us know. But as always, man, this is the Off the Clock.
Got your OTC POTL.
Oh,
man.
shit, I almost forgot.
I was you tripping.
I was really why you let me get the start of that?
I didn't know where he was going. I was going to ask you. I was going to be like, how much more we got? How much more we got? Because I got a couple more topics we could get into if we need to. I don't know what y'all rushes. I don't know what y'all time is like.
Well, let's get into the OTCs.
Oh yeah, go ahead. We can go OTC. That's cool.
Okay, so because I know you said you already had yours.
I got two. I think
I might piggyback off of Jake's, man, because I don't have any.
I don't know. You gonna have to piggyback off of mine, but mine's is actually a personal family one, which is why I'm dope about it. Okay. I found out about it today because I'm like, oh shit, I forgot all about it. But first, happy birthday to the legend. Number 7, Michael Vick. Today is his birthday.
Hey,
yes, I saw that today. I was like, happy birthday to Michael Vick. So that's my first one. Shout out to the Madden 04 legend. Cover athlete.
Yep.
And this one felt cool because, like I said, this has got family ties. My girl's her aunt is the cousin of 19th overall selection in the first round, Jacoby Walter from the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, snap.
So they flew out. They flew out to the draft and got pictures with him and shit like that. So I was like, I'm related to an NBA player, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, congrats.
So I was like, that was super cool to see, man. Like I was like, I completely all forgot that they was going down there for the draft because they knew that he was gonna be, obviously projected to be picked in the first round and shit like that. They went down there. I was like, so I was like, I definitely got to give a big shout out to my boy Jacoby. He's gonna kill it up in Toronto, man. Yep. Just don't hurt the Bucks too bad, bro. Like I still get, but nah, man, I'm super happy for him, man.
That's super dope.
Yeah.
So in a very, very rare OTC, for me, I am going to give it to Brian because, like Bergie said earlier, hey, getting your son on your team and that with that nepo, hey. That shit's hard as a bitch. I fuck with that. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I always say, you know what I'm saying? I'm a LeBron James hater on court, but off the court and the moves that he make, I fuck with. And that's right there. I fuck with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was hard as a bitch. So yeah. I gotta give that to Brown on that one.
For sure.
I really ain't got one. If I had to choose one, I would choose LeBron Kemp for hoeing the NBA out of drafting Bronny. Like he's telling people like, look, if y'all draft him, he going overseas. That's what they were saying was happening.
Yeah, they said it was wasn't either LA or Phoenix or overseas.
They said they were telling him that they were telling teams don't draft Bronny. If you draft Bronny, he going overseas. He not playing. He not gonna play for your team. He only wants to play for.
And you know what's crazy is that is a thing that happens because I know a guy who got drafted by the Sixers and was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm going overseas," and he's been playing overseas ever since.
Man, listen, bro, listen. So, yeah, bro, they bust some power moves, bro. It's funny. We just watched a historic moment.
We definitely did
in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? And it's still
wait for that 30 for 30.
It's still kind of playing out.
Say, man, first time in NBA history, a father-son combo are going to play together.
It's still kind of playing out. It's gonna be dope to see, bro. All hate aside, bro. It's gonna be dope to see.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
and I know we didn't really get into any baseball shit, but like the All-Star game's coming up, so we're going to get into that, I'm sure, when that's coming around. Yeah. I think that's another 2 weeks. The first round of like All-Star selection was founded up, but like I said, it's the first round, so like none of the teams have even been picked or anything yet. It's still down to fan votes, so it's dope. Okay. We got 2 Brewers going right now.
Shout out to the Brewers. Shout out to the Brewers.
Right now. 2 Brewers. William Contreras at catcher and Christian Yelich in the outfield.
Shout out to the home team, man.
They're both leading their respective vote positionings too, so that's dope to see.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the position players. They haven't done pitchers or anything yet, but I don't think the Brewers are going to get any pitchers. Yeah. Maybe Freddie. We'll see. But and then obviously NFL news will be coming up as we're going.
Oh yeah.
We could talk Aaron Rodgers, but that's going to be a long conversation for the next time because he on some more fuckboy shit. Which as Packer fans, we get it. But yeah, man. Then obviously, as the season goes on, off season for the NBA now, so it's like this is when the nitty gritty happens before the game starts.
Right.
And then next thing you know, like I said, we're in the middle of baseball season, and then we got the fucking Olympics. And then next thing you know, we're like 60-some days into and before football starts. So man, like,
and just a random quickie news, which is I'm just like, what does this actually even mean? But like, saying they announced with the WWE with Netflix, like it's going to be totally uncensored.
Oh yeah, bro, they finna be wild. They finna be wild.
They said we are going full uncensored.
Yeah, bro.
And we're gonna get back to, and they was like, how was the quote? Like, get back to like some creative craziness or something like that. It was like,
bro.
I'm like, what does this mean? And what are y'all about to do?
It just means like they're not gonna go like over the fucking top with language, but it's like they're gonna be allowed to swear and say shit. But like you're not gonna see the fucking girl's titties out or nothing like that.
I don't know, man.
That's a wild statement to put out there. Like, what do you mean?
Because at the end of the day, they still attract a lot of kid eyeballs. So it's like they're not finna be out here having fucking the girls with their titties out and doing. I mean, but
for the puppies.
But if you want the homie Doug and the homie Mike, they've been begging for bra and panties matches since before back when we was doing NWO. So
niggas is freaky. They
was wild. But no, man, that shit is gonna be. But yeah, going to doing that shit. I mean, that kind of fits Pat McAfee's fucking commentary warehouse like perfectly. So they're doing that. That's uncensored shit.
Board meetings. Look, we need more bra and panty matches. If y'all change the game,
not to change the subject, but I don't know if you've been watching wrestling, but it's just nothing but ass everywhere, bro. Ass everywhere, bro.
Like
it's crazy.
What's the funny thing about it is like, you know what I'm saying? I follow like the WWE and shit like that, right? Like the actual Twitter page.
Yeah.
And every time they show, I'm like, who is this new chick? And why does she have so much ass?
Bro,
I'm like, what is going on here?
The girls on NXT?
Yeah.
Fire.
I'm talking about
strapped out. It's just, bro, it's ridiculous. A whole bunch of Megan Thee Stallions.
They work on their squats, bro. They squat.
See what's going on.
No, it's
crazy over there, bro.
And I'm telling you, it's like, and both wrestling companies, it's like the girls just wear the shortest shit, and it's just tight, bro. Like that shit is just
women in
they just show it, bro.
Like, so we already seen out the WNBA. Like niggas are trying to get flown out by WNBA. like it's just women in all sports.
See my boy Urbo got caught with
right.
He got caught outside.
Everybody, let's hear it. The women in sports is different now.
Yeah. Things have changed. Things have changed.
So yeah, man. But as always, man, this is the place where the game begins and ends. I've been your host, Young Deuce. This has been my guy, Burger Streets. Jake exclusive. This is a Geek Said Believe network production, and we are out.
Peace.